Yo guys, what is up? It is Teacher's Game 2 coming at you again with another video here, and I am here right now to show you how to farm element solo. Now it's pretty hard to do on Extinction by yourself. I guess there's a couple of different tricks you can use, but you gotta have really good stuff. If you want to play a map like Abberation, it's really easy to get yourself some element. You just need a rock drake. Now, I've got some videos on how to get those, so check those out if you don't have those. You'll notice this station is recharging. Now, this is where you make your element. You can see right now, I've got it in front of me, you need 15 blue gems, 8 full charge batteries, 50 concealed gas balls, 20 element ore, 20 green gems, and 10 red gems. Now, I've got the gas balls. You just need to make a gas collector and put it on a gas fan to get those. I've got these guys ready because I had to charge them in here first. That's how you charge the batteries if you didn't know that ahead of time. And now I'm going to show you the easiest way to get the rest of the stuff. Super easy. Now, while you're down doing this, you can actually get a bunch of black pearls as well. And I'm going to show you how to do all of that. Now, if you haven't seen my videos on how to get the rock drakes, this is a great way to also get all the stuff you need. So, the chords that I'm at right now, 48.7, 32.6, and all you're going to do, jump, oh my goodness, please, thank you, he didn't want to land there for a second, and follow this spine looking thing. See the metal structure in the sky? You're just going to follow it. Now here's the really neato thing, you're going to keep going down this and just keep going and keep going and keep going. And there's a ton of lag here because you're rendering a ton of different zones. And then once you're doing the dive bomb, like I show you in a second right here, which is like one of my favorite parts of the game, by the way, you have a ton of lag and sometimes it kicks you out, so be careful. So aim for the skeleton. Boom. Oh, I jumped a little bit too high there, but you can see what I'm aiming for. The skeleton. Boom. Now that I have this skeleton here, you're going to go across this area. See that right there where I'm looking? That is the area that we want to end up. Now, there is a reason behind this, and I want to show you something first before we do this because it can be really helpful. See all of these down here, these glowing black things? Those are black pearls, my friends. That is a super awesome, easy way to get black pearls. That's how people on Abberation have so many of them. So this is just a nice little thing you can do. But back to the skeleton point. So, if you go inside of the skeleton, you might have to kill a few rock drakes just because they have a tendency to spawn inside this thing. But all of this little mini rocks you see right here, those are all element. Oh my goodness. Obviously, as you can see, I've got some nameless being pains in the butts. So, probably should have brought down a light pet or something, but you can see the point that I'm trying to get across here. And there's some element, and I need a good amount of this stuff, so I'm just going to hit that right there. You do get some metal from it too, so it's not, you know, there's some benefit to coming down here. It's not just like you're doing this for no reason, and that will be enough for me for right now probably. Maybe you just hit one more just to make sure. Now, once 10 of these things are following you, you'll see a Reaper King spawn, so be careful about that. You obviously don't want to have that happen. So usually I just bring a light pet down here, but obviously I forgot a little bit this time, I'll be honest. And there's the rock drake, and there's a ton of them following me. Now in order to get out of here, really not that difficult. You are just going to jump. Oh my goodness. Jump, please. Thank you. And you are going to latch yourself up to this little ladder right here. Da-da-da. And a 1. And you get the point. So anyways, you can use this guy to quite literally get your way out of this thing in a really, really easy fashion. This is the best way, in my opinion, to get out of this zone, just by actually going up right here. And, you know, that's how I get out of the zone, because other than that, you don't really need much else down there, so I avoid that zone as much as possible. And da-da-da, you got your element. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get black, or not black, but red gems. You can see them down in there. And that's what we're going to go get. So what you're looking for is, see how those red gems down there, those are like the big versions. They will spawn near those, but what you have to do is you have to be up in the rad zone in order to get those, which can be kind of a pain in the butt. So you got to find the right patches. There's a ton of them that do spawn in this zone. You just have to find the general patches where they do spawn. Now let's see if we have some right here, and we do. Perfect. So see these giant red things? Those are the big versions of these, 68.8 and 47.2 is where we are right now. I'm going to kill the Seeker. There we go. And you can see the red gems right in front of me. Now, you only need 10 per 3 element, so that's fortunate. Really beneficial. So we're going to go ahead and smack some of these things. There's 20, so I got 2 elements worth right there. Now, again, if you're solo, you don't need that much element, so you're kind of just getting this as you need it. So, now that we are done getting that, we are going to leave this terrifying death zone because I don't like being down here, because I have had so many times just like glitchy crap happening. You get disconnected, you lose a creature, Rock Drake goes bye-bye, lose all your stuff. So I avoid that zone, as you can probably figure. Now, the next 2 things, red, blue, and green gems, we need all 3. So we've got the red gems, we've got the element ore, which is also super easy to get now that you know where it is. There's also another really good spot to get it, but it's kind of dangerous, so I'm not going to show you that for right now, maybe in another video. But, so you know where to get all the hard stuff right now. So now you just got to get the blue gems and the green gems, and we're going to go ahead and head out of here and get some blue gems. Fortunately for us, they spawn literally everywhere in the blue zone. I know, shocking news, right? So we are just going to look for some blue gems right now. I don't see any right here. I know where some are, but I'm kind of just trying to explore just a touch because, I don't know, for some reason this map is by far my favorite just because how pretty it is. This map is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion just because they did such a good job with it. So I'm going to go ahead and get these guys right here, blue gems. Now you do need 15 of these. I'm just going to get enough for 2 just because, you know, why not? So now we've got the blue gems, we've got the red gems, we've got the element ore, we've got the gas balls, we've got the batteries. We just need some green gems, which fortunately for us is one of the easiest things in the game to get. Now, there's that. Jump up here. This is another great area to get blue gems because it's barely down into the blue zone. In case you're curious, and there's a ton of patches here where you can get a ton of gems. So, we are up. We are perfect. Doing great. There is a charge nodule. Be opportune if we could find a green gem patch near this. I know where some are, but of course we can't. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the river then. Now over at the river, there is a ton of locations over here where you can get green gems. You can see one literally right in front of me. And next to a charge nodule. So the only thing dangerous up here is raptors, and aren't they fun? So you need 20 green gems per element you get. Go ahead and hop back onto this guy. I know it's really dark in here, I'm sorry, but it really is that dark on this map, and I love it. So I like keeping it that way. So we are at the charge nodule. Drop off all the ingredients that we need, all of our gems, our element, all of our other stuff, blue gems, and you can see now I have the option to make an element. It used to be way OP when this map first came out. You could make 5 per, but now I think it's only 3, which is unfortunate. So all you have to do is click on it. You'll see this guy is doing a special like kind of thing, fully charged. It'll take a couple of seconds to actually make this. You'll see we have enough to make another pair, and if you happen to be near one of these charging nodules, which is super, I guess, useful, you can just build a base around this thing and constantly pump element all day. You'd be amazed how much element you can end up with, because every 10 minutes these things reset. So it is just about to make. Oh my goodness. Can we not do this, please? Can we not do this and say we did? That'd be appreciated. Rock Drake, take care of them. Because I am like into what is going on here. Rock Drake, help me. Thank you. So, anyways, after that little, man, I have a tendency to have that crap happen, which is unfortunate. So, you can see this guy shuts off. He goes offline and he's overcharged for 5 minutes, and then he'll charge back up. And then every 10 minutes or so, you can make a new set of element, which is pretty neato. You can see there's 3 free element, and you can transfer the rest back into your inventory. It'll automatically charge these guys for you, which means it takes a little bit longer. But here's another technique you can use. You can take all of your stuff, pick it all back up, and as long as that has like any power, you can make element out of it. You can go to the next nearest one and make a new set of element, and that's how people get so much element on these maps. You can literally farm it without much effort at all and without getting trolled like in an extinction. But just go up to the next one, transfer all that stuff in there. You can see it only accepts stuff that can actually use anyways. And we're charging our batteries as we go. So as soon as those batteries charge, we will be able to make the next set of element. And you can just get a ton of this stuff in your inventory, crank out like 40, 60, 80 element in less than an hour. So that is how people have all their element. This is all the tech tier stuff. And that's how you do it. Hopefully this video helped you out, and hopefully you use it, enjoyed the video. And if you don't mind leaving a like and a subscribe, that'd be awesome. Other than that, Teacher's Game 2, out.